Have you ever heard of the only U.S. Coast Guard member to receive the Medal of Honor? His name is Douglas Munro, and his story is one of the most incredible acts of self-sacrifice from World War II. It's a tale that deserves to be told and remembered. Born in Canada and raised in Washington State, Douglas Munro joined the Coast Guard in 1939, just as the world was teetering on the brink of war. He was an ordinary young man, but he was destined for an extraordinary fate. 3 years later, he found himself in the middle of the Pacific, at the Battle of Guadalcanal, a brutal and pivotal campaign. On September 27, 1942, a large group of U.S. Marines, about 500 of them, were sent to establish a patrol base at a place called Point Cruz. But they walked straight into a trap. The Marines were pinned down on the beach by overwhelming Japanese forces, taking heavy fire from all sides. Their situation was desperate. Without an immediate rescue, they faced certain annihilation. This is where Signalman, First Class Douglas Munro, enters the picture. He was in command of a small group of Higgins boats, the landing craft used to transport troops. When the call for an emergency evacuation came, Munro didn't hesitate. He volunteered to lead the rescue flotilla, knowing full well the immense danger they were heading into. As his boats approached the beach, they were met with a storm of machine gun and artillery fire. The air was thick with bullets. The Marines on the shore were trapped, and the rescue boats were sitting ducks. Seeing this, Munro made a decision that would seal his place in history. He steered his own Higgins boat, which was only lightly armed, directly between the withdrawing Marines and the enemy positions on the shore. He turned his boat into a human shield. From this exposed position, he laid down covering fire, drawing the enemy's attention away from the other boats and the men scrambling to get aboard them. It was an act of incredible bravery. For precious minutes that felt like an eternity, Munro's boat absorbed the brunt of the Japanese assault, allowing the other landing craft to pull the stranded Marines off the beach one by one. His leadership and courage under fire were the only things standing between those 500 men and disaster. The evacuation was a success. All the Marines, including the wounded, were saved. But just as the last boat was clearing the beach, a bullet struck Munro. He was fatally wounded. As he lay dying, his final words were a question to his crewmate. Did they get off? When he was told that yes, all the men were safe, he could rest. For his ultimate act of heroism, Douglas Munro was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor. He remains a timeless symbol of the Coast Guard's motto, Semper Paratus, always ready. His sacrifice ensured that 500 men went home to their families. Thank you for watching and learning about a true American hero. If this story moved you, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more stories of courage and history. See you next time.